everybody.
Ole, 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 ole.
Really?
Ole, 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 ole. La 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 la.
I was trying to introduce the video.
No.
You're being rude.
I'm not being
Yeah,
rude.
you're being rude. Hi, everybody. This is the Rule of
Hi.
Three, and I'm Sarah. And apparently, they want to be rude and railroad me.
Nope.
My name's Rebecca.
And I'm Bethany. We're getting handsy today.
Why?
I don't know. I want to. That's why.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
you
not-
Don't
can
touch me. No.
you can get handsy in the bowl of mystical subjects. That's where the hand
Okay.
goes.
Alright.
Yeah.
But it's not my hands that are going in. It's a Rudy's.
Okay.
Come on,
fine.
Rio. Ole, ole.
No, it's me.
Ole,
I'm
Oh, okay.
ole, ole,
Okay,
ole,
come on.
ole,
It's good.
ole. La la la
It's
la 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 la.
I almost picked two.
That it's because it's full of vibrance. And
Yeah,
life.
and energy.
Speaking of fun things,
Oh.
SpongeBob.
Whoa.
We love SpongeBob.
The pineapple
Yes.
that he lives in. What? No.
Put it
What about
somewhere.
the pineapple?
Well, when we first saw SpongeBob, right?
Yes.
It
was Shanghai.
Shanghai,
and we
yep.
saw it
I remember that.
with our friend, hey Tosh, it's good to
Her
see
name
you.
is
Hey
Hey
girl,
Tosh.
we love you.
Hey girl, yeah.
It's Hey Tosh.
We're talking about you now.
No, we're not.
No.
But she
But
did
she-
introduce us to something that is beloved for many years.
It's
remarkable,
revolutionary.
just remarkable.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, I think that we started to fall in love after she showed us. I mean, we just binge watched. We loved it
Oh,
so
yeah.
much. Probably
Yeah,
my
we did.
favorite one was Squid's Day Off.
Oh gosh,
Love that.
yes.
That was so
That's
funny.
Love it.
If you've never watched SpongeBob, you have to watch Squid's
You
Day
haven't
Off.
lived.
And it's so fun. I mean, I know it's a kids show, but they
Well,
put
it's not
stuff in
entirely.
there that
It's
there's some adult humor.
the comedy works so well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody told me it was an Adult Swim. It was
What?
originally supposed to be an Adult
Oh,
Swim.
I didn't know that.
Really?
But it never went that way. It ended up being a Nickelodeon kids show.
Wow.
Thank goodness
um,
for that.
But I never thought of it as that. Like, I always thought of it as
Well,
like
they
this really
they
cool...
obviously had to format it differently.
Yeah.
If the original concept was for adults,
I had no idea about that.
that's
Someone
awesome.
told me
though.
about that.
It's a really interesting fact.
Yeah.
Although I could kind of see how it could translate,
Yeah.
like in,
They could have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
Probably.
probably.
Yeah.
But it's a hilarious show. Some of my favorite episodes are Graveyard Shift. So
Sailor
Mr. Krabs is a greedy businessman that SpongeBob the character works for.
And he's like this bright
Yeah.
and shining, Yeah.
Yeah,
he just loves...
he's a crab and he's
SpongeBob loves to work.
he loves to work. SpongeBob
Yep,
loves
he
to work
does.
for the Krusty Krab, which is the name of the restaurant.
Mhm.
And Mr. Krabs is so greedy, he decides to keep the Krusty Krab open 24 hours a day, which really doesn't work because he only has 2 employees, so he's expecting them to stay there forever, basically. But anyway, the Graveyard Shift was funny. If you haven't seen SpongeBob, the Graveyard Shift is a good one. It's pretty funny. It's got some funny stuff in it. I think the other episode I really like is, I think it's Sailor Mouth?
Sailor Talk.
Sailor Talk.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Very popular episode. If you haven't seen it, see it. It's awesome.
I love the Halloween episode
Yes.
where SpongeBob isn't scary, but then he's scary.
Yes. Yeah. Don't give that one away.
No.
Because I want the peoples to watch it.
Yeah.
I love that one.
I think the friend that we mentioned earlier.
Oh, and chocolate and nuts. That's a
Yeah.
really good one too.
Chocolate without nuts. Yep. The friend we mentioned earlier loves when Squidward tries a Krabby Patty for the first time. And I forget what that was called. But what a great one. Squidward is a curmudgeon of the series, and he doesn't really like SpongeBob.
He doesn't like anything.
And Patrick the Starfish. And he's kind of like the straight guy.
He's grouchy.
Oh, God.
Grouchy.
What about jellyfishing?
Yep.
He took him jellyfishing.
Yep, jellyfishing, SpongeBob's favorite pastime. And
Yeah.
they take Squidward with them. Jellyfish sting you, though. So that's something that they
Yeah,
acknowledge in
that's-
this series as well.
That's not good.
So great episodes. I think Shanghai got us interested because it was so odd and out of this world. And not only did they take elements from the sea and the ocean and they kind of went into that, but they also took elements from like on land and they put them spliced like real footage into the show, which was kind of interesting and not done a lot then.
The first movie was the best one, though.
Right.
Out of the movies.
Yes.
For sure.
But anyway, Shanghai had those elements in it, along with this ghost pirate,
I
the
love that
Flying
one.
Dutchman.
It's hard to pick a favorite.
So there's a scene where I'm gonna mention where they splice like real life in it. SpongeBob and Patrick are trying to escape this Flying Dutchman, and they're in the brig, and they're like, this is just them and their craziness. So they were like, well, let's leave. You know, Patrick's like, let's leave. And SpongeBob's like, well, yeah, it's like we could, but the only way out is through the perfume department. And so, like, they have to run through this mall perfume department. And the women are, like, spraying perfume
Oh, I know what it
directly
is.
into their face, you know?
It's gotta be the Tattletale Strangler. I love that episode.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, anyway, I'm trying to make a point here.
I'm sorry.
That Sarah's not letting me make. This is how much we love SpongeBob. But the point of it is, those are like the weird, crazy elements that they added to this show, and it made it different. It made it fun. It made it engaging, even for adult people. And it's just hilarious. It stands out on its own, and I really appreciate the creator of SpongeBob and how not only did he love ichthyology, but he loved animation, and he meshed them together in such a beautiful way that made us all laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, when I feel sad, I want to watch a SpongeBob episode. You know, when I'm not feeling good or something bad happened, you know, in that day, it's nice to come home to a SpongeBob episode and laugh. You know, laugh your pants off.
It's like
right?
coming back to your childhood. It's really
Yeah.
great.
I mean, I was a young teenager when I first started watching it, but still.
That's true.
I mean, it's great. It's so fun. It's just a ball of laughs, you know? So check out SpongeBob, people.
Yeah.
Don't miss it. I mean, it's great. So funny.
Yeah, and Nickelodeon ended up doing SpongeBob thing with that in the parks, the theme parks.
Yeah.
I think they ended up having a meet and
Yeah, they
greet
did.
and-
Yeah, they're doing
kind of
something new with
thing.
it now, I
Yeah.
think.
They even had a hotel built
Yeah,
many years ago.
yeah,
But
because it
he
became
was
so
part of it.
popular. Yeah,
He was part
Yeah,
of
it was so widely popular that...
very loved.
Yeah.
Sadly,
Still
though,
is,
we
you know.
did lose the wonderful Steven Hillenberg
Yeah.
recently, so,
yeah.
you know, rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah.
You brought a lot of joy to people.
And
it
And
still
still
is.
are. That's
Still
the best
is.
part.
We still have the original voice of SpongeBob out there, and Pat, and
Yep.
so
Yep.
we can
And
still
Sandy
enjoy
and
it.
Squidward and Mr. Krabs.
And the writers seem to be carrying it well. So
Yeah.
So
hey,
far.
what
Yep.
the heck,
Yep.
right?
Exactly.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, that's a SpongeBob story. Thank you for watching, and thank you for liking and subscribing. And if you want to get more, or get notifications of a new video, hit the bell icon. There's a link down below in the description if you would like to visit our Facebook page. There's always stuff we're trying to put out there for you, some different stuff. So check it out. And thanks for watching again. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.